All right, we have some breaking updates. This is in connection to Prime Minister Modi's AI video. Now, Congress has stooped to a new low, has posted Prime Minister's Chaiwala AI video on social media platform. In fact, in that particular video, Prime Minister Modi can be seen as a Chaiwala. BJP goes all guns blazing against this video put up by the Congress party. BJP says Namdar Congress cannot stand a Kamdar Prime Minister from OBC community who has come from a poor background. So in this AI-generated video, Prime Minister Modi is depicted as a Chaiwala. This comes just ahead of Prime Minister Modi's meet with Putin. Will go straight across to Vasudha. Vasudha, not the first time that AI-generated videos of Prime Minister Modi's has gone viral and put up by the Congress party. This time, Prime Minister Modi seen as Chaiwala in that particular video, and of course, BJP has hit back.
Absolutely, Radhika, and this is also not the first time when the Congress has, the BJP has in fact blamed the Congress party for insulting the Prime Minister. They've also said that this is an insult to the entire OBC community and to all the Indians who have voted for the Prime Minister because he's dedicated to his work and he's committed to national security. And there are spokespersons like C.R. Keshavan and Shehzad Poonawalla who have attacked the Congress party strongly after Ragini Naik, who's also a Congress spokesperson, and she was the one who put out this, it's basically a snapshot of a AI-generated video in which the Prime Minister is seen walking with the chai kettle in his hand, and there are also BJP flags around him. Clearly, this is one of those videos that have been completely morphed. But yes, the BJP has used this as an opportunity to hit out at the Congress party, saying that this is Kamdar versus Namdar, and that the Congress party is insulting not just the Prime Minister, his deprived status in society, the kind of humble beginnings that he comes from, and more importantly, also insults all those people who have been voting for the Prime Minister, and that the people of the country will give the Congress party a befitting reply in the times to come. That's the claim that the Congress party, that the BJP has made in response to the video.
Right, Vasudha, lots of reactions coming in. We also have Shehzad Poonawalla with us, who has in fact responded to that video on the social media platform X. Shehzad, if you can take us through your reaction. Prime Minister Modi there being seen as Chaiwala, Congress at it once again. How do you respond?
You know, this is not a Sahyog. Now it has become a Socha Samjha Udyog, because just yesterday or day before, Vasudha may have reported also Renuka Chaudhary insulted Parliament. She insulted our Sainiks, our Jawans. And now somebody who's on the Samvidhanik post to show him and mock his Chaiwala credentials. We are very proud that we belong to Chaiwala background. We are very proud that we sold tea at the young age. We are very proud that we don't come from a nepotistic, dynastic background. We are very proud of our background of OBC Samaj. But, you know, those who are elitist, entitled, they mock the Kamdars, and this is yet another incident. Congress has abused PM Modi 150 times. In Bihar also they abused him. You remember Mani Shankar Iyer saying derisively that he can go sell tea, he can never be Prime Minister. You remember how Youth Congress also said, Ja chai bech. So they have insulted not just Prime Minister, but the entire OBC Samaj, the poor people of this country, and those who are selling tea. Yes, we are proudly selling tea. हमने कभी कांग्रेस की तरह देश नहीं बेचा.
Right, and also, Shehzad, you know, the timing is also something that one has to talk about. This comes just ahead of the high-stakes meeting that is set to take place between Prime Minister Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin.
That the Congress party in its virod for Modi ji or BJP ends up doing virod of everything that is things that we should be proud of collectively. When the economy registers 8.2% growth, they say that Indian economy is dead. When Indian foreign policy makes a great achievement, when we are balancing the world relations, they undermine us. When our electoral systems deliver election after election and the entire world celebrates it, they go on foreign soil and say election commission jo hai, wo unbiased nahi hai, wo biased hai, it's doing vote chori. So every institution that should be upheld and should be celebrated by bipartisan spirit is being mocked by the Congress party because they want to do virod of one party. And that's why Shashi Tharoor and others have been cautioning them, but they don't listen. They don't listen to their own leaders.
Right. Thank you, Shehzad, for putting your perspective in place here. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you. Let's go back to Vasudha. Vasudha, as Shehzad had been pointing out, this is not the first time that Congress has put out such videos. We saw during Bihar elections as well a video of Prime Minister Modi's late mother as well, which had sparked a lot of row.
Absolutely, Radhika, and sometimes it's just, so simple a thing that the Congress party refuses to understand that politics is so much about perception, it's so much about narratives, it's so much about optics, and, there is a huge portion of the country that's Bahujan, that comes from deprived sections of the society. The Prime Minister comes from the OBC community and he has had very humble beginnings. So this Namdar versus Kamdar debate also has resonance, in society, and it also is important for the Congress party to break this narrative about the Gandhis, the leadership being completely elite and not really associated with, grassroots politics. And this is what happens when spokespersons put out tweets that ridicule the Prime Minister, present him as a caricature, and also bring in his humble beginnings, the fact that he was a Chaiwala, he was a tea seller. So clearly, politically, no intuitive person would do that. Now we'll have to wait and see how the Congress party reacts to this. This has not come from one of the top leaders of the Congress party, it's a spokesperson. So hence, we don't know how the Congress party will react to this. But yes, the BJP has latched onto it, and several sharp, aggressive reactions coming from the BJP, understandably, on how this keeps happening again and again, and how the Congress party is trying to insult the masses of the country and not just the Prime Minister. This is the claim that they're making. We'll have to wait and see how the Congress party responds to this.
All right. Thank you, Vasudha, for getting us those details. We'll go straight across to Tom Vadakkan as well. Mr. Vadakkan, Prime Minister Modi being depicted as a Chaiwala in that AI-generated video by the Congress party's leader. How do you respond to this? This is not the first time that Congress has tried to insult Prime Minister Modi through these AI-generated videos. Of course, we heard the reaction coming in from Shehzad Poonawalla. And as a BJP leader, Mr. Vadakkan, what's the kind of response that you have?
This is a competition to replace Manishankar Iyer. You know the plight of Manishankar Iyer after he mentioned this episode in which he said he could sell chai at the AICC office. Now the point here is some nalayak has taken up the task of repeating him. And you know the plight of Manishankar Iyer today is that he himself confesses that when he goes to the AICC, even the peons don't recognize him. Ragini Nayak is going to face the same plight which Manishankar Iyer faced. So this kind of, competitive Manishankar Iyer moves doesn't pay off, because now maybe she is trying to attempt to become the next spokesperson in terms of the new talent search that they're looking for. But the reality is it's coming from the Congress, and Ragini Nayak is not alone in this. She is probably the front, and Rahul Gandhi must think twice. His concept of, demeaning the Prime Minister of India doesn't go well with the people of India who have elected him. You are insulting the intellect of Indians, the sensibility of Indians, that a man who is an OBC, has come from the bottom, been successful as the Chief Minister of Gujarat, and then he's gone on to become the Prime Minister of India. And I remember Manishankar Iyer saying that he will sign an affidavit saying this man will never become the Prime Minister of India. So these kind of elements have led the Congress party to this plight. Now Ragini Nayak is attempting the same under instructions from Rahul Gandhi. So be what it may, people of India have woken up, and they know that every time such thing happens, lakhs of votes get lost in the process, and they will suffer further defeats in the coming elections. And the people, it's in the people's court. The people of India will decide whether the Congress party needs to survive or they have to be given an exit route.